What's Gucci gang? It's your boy Kiwi TM here, back with Pick'em Week 5 and Week 6 predictions. So let's get right into it. Don't want to waste any minutes because a little bit of a tight schedule with all the homework I got today. So first battle we had the Slow Bohemians versus the Utah Hoots. And everyone besides Susan and his Utah Hoots going for TJ with the Slow Bohemians, and the Slow Bohemians did indeed win. And then the battle after that is your boy being the only team to have a little bit of faith in my guy AZ, and everyone else went with the Aussie Kangaskhan's, and AZ won. So I am the only coach, not just get the only one to get that right, but I'm the only coach to also win out this week. So pat myself on the back for that. Next 2 weeks we had two blowouts, if you will. I don't know why I said weeks, and I don't know why I call them blowouts because it's not really a good terms, but I just use that in terms of every coach guessing the winner. So we have the Denver Nummals versus the Hartford Whalers, and every coach going for the Hartford Whalers, and the Hartford Whalers indeed win. And then next week we have every coach go for the Portland Timbers and over the Phoenix Flygons, and the Portland Timbers they didn't win. Not really a blowouts because I did watch every battle just now, and good battles. Like, it's not like it was like that one side or anything. So I wouldn't call them blowouts, but that's just the term I use, so hopefully you guys can get used to that. Battle after that, not week, we're still in week 5. Battle after that, we have the London Lapras versus the St. Louis Swablues, and Malone and his St. Louis Swablues voting for himself, only to unfortunately lose to the London Lapras. In the battle after that, we have a similar scenario, except we have Ian voting for the Washington Whalers, and every other coach voted for the Arcane Arcanines, and the Arcane Arcanines did indeed beat the Washington Whalers. And last battle of the week, we have the St. Louis Samurats against Shadow and his PC Barcelona. I always get confused on his name because it's literally just a soccer team's name. I expect some sort of Pokemon pun in the name. But we have Hutch being the only one to vote for Shadow, while the rest of the coaches vote for the St. Louis Samurats, and the St. Louis Samurats didn't win. And if you notice, I have been saying coaches this whole time, and I know that the ASL server right over here isn't really a coach, it's every person in the ASL. But I'm just for ease sake, I'm going to refer to it as the coaches, because it makes my life a lot easier. And so next week, the matches are the Houston Hoopas. I'm so used to Honch Crows, so shut up, AZ, I hate you. Against TJ and his Slow Bohemians. We have the Hartford Whalers against the Utah Hoots, with Hutch and Gran going for the Hartford Whalers. We have the Portland Timbers against the Aussie Kangaskhan's, with Ian and his Aussie Kangaskhan's voting for the Aussie Kangaskhan's, as well as Gran voting for Ian and his Aussie Kangaskhan's over Hutch. Week after that, we have Gran and Susan going for the Denver Nummals, and every other team going for the St. Louis Swablos, giving our boy Malone some praise. Week after that, we have Malone being the only team to vote for Washington Whalers against the Phoenix Flygons. Should be a pretty good matchup. And then the week after that, we have Hutch once again retaining faith in Shadow, going against London Lapras. I'm excited to see it. I want to see Hutch lose, but I want to see Shadow win. So, what are you going to do? And then lastly, we have the St. Louis Samurats against the Arcane Arcanines, with Grant and Susan going for the St. Louis Samurats, as well as the rest of the coaches going for the Arcane Arcanines. And that is the commissionable. So, hyped to see how that turns out. Wink, wink. And the new records, we see that I have never lost. Like Kyle A before me, I will never ever lose again, because I am the only coach to not just be in the lead, but to not break 10 losses. I'm sure that'll change next week. I don't exactly know, but very rarely do I win out the week like I did the previous week. But we are in the lead. Gran, who was giving me some smack earlier, I'm just going to let that record speak for itself. So yeah, short video today. Sorry for that. I'm still a little sick from last week, but should be better by next week. And maybe next week I'll do a little meme for you guys. So I'll see you all next time.